Well, y'all, we headed home from Missouri. As y'all can see, we all packed up. But the video you're gonna watch today is from our last day hunting yesterday, and we was doing some man drives, and we got into some action. Hope y'all enjoy. Giant buck, giant buck. I have to go. Oh my! On a bull with a hammer. Shot on him. Cajun crump. Let's go. Get it. Alright, y'all. It's Friday today, November 21st, and it's raining, so we decided we're gonna go ride around and just look. We in Iowa right now riding. We going to a place we come up here every year when we come called the Dutchman. It's a Amish wholesale grocery store. We don't really know what exactly it's called. It's like a gigantic general store.
Dutchman General Store, yep.
We go up here every year and we get meat and all kind of stuff. But we riding around. Hopefully we'll see a big one on the side of the road just to look at, take some cool pictures, some video. But this evening we may still go on a hunt, depends on what the rain is doing. But y'all stay with us and we're gonna try to show you something. All right, y'all, the rain has let up a little bit. So we're gonna go do some drives for our last hunt of the trip. This is it. This is it, Race.
This is it, whatever comes out.
This is all the marbles. All right, y'all. There ain't gonna be no footage. So it's just gonna be, if we kill something, it's just gonna be us talking with the deer. All right, y'all. Walked up on a bunch of turkeys right here, y'all. There they are. There's been 20 of them standing here. All right, y'all. I'm gonna start walking, but see if I can bump something up out of this CRP field. But I'm gonna try to film. We'll see what happens. Sorry about that. I dropped in a doe. So we're gonna see what happens. That was quick. Didn't take me but a couple minutes. So they should be going up this CRP. So we'll see. Look at there. A couple of hookums in there. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but Bryce is 27, Race is 32, and I'm 59. And who you reckon they got walking? Yeah, that's right. But I can tell you, it was tough this week. Very tough. Weather didn't cooperate. Sort of hot. Deer up here don't care for hot. So, you know, we had a good movement first, probably 3 days. And then after that, I mean, it just went to nothing, you know. So anyway, so this is what we did. So here we go. Got a good many little hookings in here. Nothing big, you know, but as you can see, you know, he's been here. So now I'm gonna get wet. The water ain't never hurt nobody. Those deer were laying out in the open woods. You know, the wind was blowing to them perfectly. So they was just set up in a good spot, you know. Deer going from that draw over to that draw. And that's what they do in these CRPs, you know. You think, oh, them deer ain't laying out there in that wide open. No, they ain't laying in the wide open. They're laying in these old, I don't know really what they are. I call them plum trees, but I doubt that's what they are. But it sounds good to me. Okay, another outdoor devotion. This one was sent to me by a friend of mine that I go to church with, Benny Trosclair. So this is for you, Benny. It's Matthew 5, verse 48. It says, "Be perfect, therefore, as your heavenly Father is perfect." And what he sent was, sin will take you farther than you want to go, keep you longer than you want to stay, and cost you more than you want to pay. Sin will keep you from praying, or praying will keep you from sin. He said, God does not want to change us so he can love us. He loves us so he can change us. All right, that's from Benny. Appreciate it, Benny. Thank you. If anybody else has any verses they'd like to hear about, send them on. We'll be glad to do them. Sorry about the camera work, guys, but Bryce's gonna have to do a lot of editing on this. That makes him happy. Anytime he's got to do a lot of editing, especially when we're trying to put out a video a day. That means he stays up till 11:30, midnight every night. We get back up at 3:30 the next day. So, you know, wear a guy out after about 8 days. And I don't know if y'all can hear me panting or not, but I'm breathing hard because I'm old, I'm fat, and it's hard to walk in this grass. But I'd do anything for these boys, so that's what it's all about. I raised them this way, and because I wanted some boys to hunt with, and let me tell you, they evermore hunt. It's a hard deal with one guy. You know, I got a draw on this side, a draw on the other side, trying to hit it all, back and forth, back and forth. But I get it done, slowly but surely. I ain't heard no shooting yet, so I'd imagine The deer's got to go that way. I mean, either that or they're gonna swim across a big lake. So I'd imagine they just staying out ahead of me there somewhere. You know, not working too hard. Another hook in there. Got a couple deer beds here. One right there. One over here. Got that one little piece of structure, and they're laying up by it. You know, they're probably for a good southwest wind. You know, the wind will be rolling up their back, and they'll just be watching these fields. Make sure nothing comes up on them, you know. That's a little weird. Them boys ain't shooting. I don't really know what their deal is. I'd have figured the deer done made it there by now. But if we knew what deer did, we'd have it way figured out, wouldn't we? We'd kill them all the time. It's amazing when you come up here. We ain't used to this, but you come up here, man, there's just trails, deer sign, hooking, a little bit of pawing. You know, we already passed that stage pretty much. Might be a couple yet. I'm still doing a little pawing, but man, you think every spot's a good spot, you know. But it ain't. I was coming back from Iowa earlier, and I was back in Missouri, probably 30 miles, and I come by a draw, and I looked down in there, and partner, an Evermore monster was coming up to the fence across the road, the highway I was on. So I just went up on the hill and pulled over on the side. We was gonna watch him cross the road, and right when he hit the road, a car went buzzing by. But he turned around, he went back down in there. He didn't want no part of that highway. It was wet, spraying water, so he was done. So we sat there about, I don't know, 5-6 more minutes just to see if he tried to come back, but he probably did come back. I'm sure he was probably trailing a doe where she went across earlier today. But we didn't wait on him. We wanted to get down here and start doing this, get to work. So man, wow. I'm probably about halfway through this deal. And I'd have figured I'd heard him shoot by now if the deer went that way, but man, they could loop right around me like I ain't nobody. You know, you can't see everything. I know that's what happened yesterday. Is Bryce, the deer come around the back side of Bryce, and I was just standing on the back side waiting, and he looped right around him like he wasn't even there. Well, guys, I thought I was recording the whole time. I don't know what happened, but anyway, I seen a spike. So that was, well, one was a little bitty, but two bucks and a doe that I've jumped on this drive. I don't know what happened. I've been talking and walking, and it just I looked down, it was off. So old Bryce will be happy about that too. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like y'all saw, it was mostly just Dad doing the drive. It rained all day, and we caught a little slack toward the end of the day, so we decided to go do some drives. And unfortunately, I shot and missed at a doe. It was, like I said, slacked off, and in the middle of the drive, it started storming. And when she come out into the lane I was watching, I mean, I couldn't hardly see through the scope very good, but I thought I was on her. I missed. It happens, but that was our whole Missouri trip. That last drive, Dad jumped 2 bucks and at least 1 doe. Not sure if it's the same doe he jumped at the beginning of the drive, but she come by me at the end. It's been a great trip. Dad got him a big fine 8-point. My gun snapped on a big one. Pretty much after Monday, it got rough. I see 25 between Saturday and Monday, and then the last deer I seen after that was a doe I shot at yesterday evening. I think Dad only seen, what, 1 deer until you shot that buck?
Until I killed that deer, I'd seen one buck.
I think Ray saw a couple little bucks. Ray, I don't even think you ever saw a doe, did you? That's right, yeah, you seen a doe and a yearling, but it was a rough week. You know, the weather. We also think it's a lockdown. I mean, we did 2 drives and both thought there was bucks with does when we jumped them. So that's part of it. But we had a great Missouri trip either way. It's not all about killing, it's about spending time with family out in the woods. And we going back to home, so we'll be making some more videos from Louisiana, Mississippi. Y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like, drop some comments. Y'all know it. We always gonna stay out.